welcome to our guided project on the Markowitz model. So I'm your instructor for this project, and today you are going to complete a portfolio management project within 2 hours. So it should be pretty short, pretty straightforward, and the only tool you need is Google Sheets. So how are we going to carry this out? Throughout this project, you can either, I think I will suggest you guys to split the screen, so you can have half and half. So you half of the screen is your work and half the screen is my video. So it should be pretty easy for you to follow up. And you only need Google Sheet, as I mentioned just now, and it should be pretty okay because I will be guiding you throughout this whole project. So this course is designed for beginners in finance analytics, so it should be pretty straightforward. So without further ado, let's start right away. So in this video, I'm going to just give a head start, explaining what is this Markowitz model, and tell you how can you be prepared to this project. And in the next video, we are going to start officially start this project. So this is pretty short session. So okay, now you guys are looking at this my document right here called the Data Markowitz Model Project. So this link is actually under my Google Doc. Sorry, is under my YouTube video. So in where you're watching this video, if you go below, you can actually see the link that you can access to this Google Sheet. So if you click on the link, you can be directed to this Google Sheet right here. And once you open that, you can start editing this document. So I've said it, anybody can add it who has a link. So it should be pretty easy. You can just click the link and you have this data here. And I'll make this smaller for you guys to see. So we have 3 different sheets within this Google Sheet. So the first sheet we have is a stock market. So we have to analyze data in the stock market, and then we have the bond market. And the third sheet is our model. So you're going to be playing around with these 3 different sheets within this Google Doc. And what is about this Markowitz model? So Markowitz model is invented by a famous American economist called Harry Markowitz. He's still living right now, he's 92 years old. And this model is to help you to make investment decisions, whether you are making decisions for your company, making for your bank, making for your corporation, enterprise, or making for yourself. The Markowitz model involves a range of calculations that you can perform in a Google Sheet or Google Excel that can actually help you with making portfolio management decisions on how much to invest. Is it 90% stock, 10% bond, or 50% stock, 50% bond, or 20% stock, 80% bond? So you will be calculating and analyzing the outcome in terms of a risk and reward of a range of allocations. And you can diversify your investment. For example, in this project today, we are going to only focus on stock and bonds to make it more straightforward. But in reality, you have a lot of choices. You also have a hedge fund. You also have a treasury bills. You can also have options. You can also have swaps. So you have a lot of financial instruments that you can choose for your diversification. Why do we diversify? We diversify because we wanted to reduce the risk and higher up leverage our return. If we only invest in one stock, actually if the stock goes down, we actually lose money, right? It's pretty simple. But if we diversify and we also invest in those other stocks, maybe other bonds, other hedge funds, other indices, other financial instruments, we actually can diversify. So if the stock goes down, maybe we have a chance that the bond will go up. If the bond goes down, we actually have a chance for the swap or options to go up. So we can ensure that we're able to reduce our risk, so we can kind of obtain some sort of return, even though one financial instrument fails at a particular period. So this is basically the reason why we diversify and need to apply the capital allocation or diversification. And the process of diversification and maintaining how much will we invest and where do we invest is called portfolio management. So portfolio management can also be referred to as investment management. So that is pretty much about today, our text for today on using the Markowitz model. So in this video, your takeaways, you understood about our project, and you just have to open the Google Doc, the Google Sheet below the video, and you can start working with me from the next video. I'll see you there. Bye.